solar panel placement. It's officially called the Creating a Special Legislative Commission to Study and Make Recommendations for the Placement of Solar Panels on Interstate Highways. My name is Representative Bob Phillips. I will be calling the meeting to order, and we are in room 101 of the State House. We will have an agenda that is second item would be election of chairperson, discussion of resolution, discussion of and commissioner input on future presentations, making the next meeting date, and then adjourning. So I would like to call the meeting to order at 4:03 in the afternoon. First item on the agenda is the election of chairperson. Do we have a motion?
I'll make a motion to nominate, well, since you're talking, I'll go with you. Representative Robert Phillips, I nominate him as chairman of this commission.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Thank you. Any discussion? Any other nominations? Hearing none, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? The ayes have it. Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'll let you know at the end of the commission. The next one is discussion of the resolution, so I'm going to read part of the resolution. Most of it is just talking about the organizational part of it, but the key parts of it is the purpose of said commission shall be to study and provide recommendations for the most appropriate placement of solar panels on median strips on interstate highways and Route 146, carports at state parking lots, and other such locations as the commission determines. So we are going to make that determination as a commission and make that recommendation to the House of Representatives. The second part is the commission shall seek placements which would provide and generate maximum returns on the investment, as well as producing substantial amounts of energy. And the last part is that the commission shall report its findings and recommendations to the House of Representatives on or before April 11th, 2024. We have to make this change here, and then go from there. And said commission shall expire in July of 2024. Now, if we want to continue the discussion about renewable energies, we can also have a legislation drawn up to extend the commission to make sure everything's fine. So the other part I'd like to do at the end of our discussions, when we talk about the solar panels and that, is maybe delve into a little bit of advanced nuclear energy and see if that's going to be a viable alternative also, but that's just something we can do down the road. So with no other information about the resolution, I'm going to ask each commissioner to let everyone know who they are, what department they're from, or if they're in the General Assembly, and a little bit of background so everybody that's listening to us and watching us can know who is going to be helping. So we'll start with James.
My name is James Willis. I'm an engineer with the Rhode Island Department of Environmental Management. My background includes inspection of solar farms from a stormwater standpoint.
It's not Shauna, but we'll let Karen speak.
Hi, everyone. Karen Bradbury from the Office of Energy Resources. I am the Administrator of Energy Legislation and Programs. I cover anything federal related and also the State House and OER. For those who don't know, we are tasked with developing policies and programs, including those related to solar, that respond to the state's evolving energy needs. Thank you.
To the working people watching at home and my fellow commission members, my name is David Morales, he, him, and I have the pleasure of serving as a state representative for the City of Providence, House District 7. I'm really excited to be able to serve on this study commission in particular because now more than ever, it is incredibly important that we are investing in renewable energy resources, especially when we reflect on the amount of federal funding and resources we have available. And in my conversations with my different colleagues, in addition to my neighbors, when asking why this commission was so important, I did want to note that one concern we often hear from people across our communities is some of the solar cutting that has essentially happened to our forests. And I know we are very keen on this commission to be very thoughtful on the placements of solar and also looking at models from across the country and quite frankly around the world. So I'm excited to have all the stakeholders here. I know we're going to have other stakeholders coming in and out of the commission to have further discussions. So I just want to thank the chairperson for introducing this legislation to make this happen.
My name is Matthew Dawson. I am also a state representative representing District 65 in the city of East Providence. I was going to say great city of East Providence, but I don't want to be boastful. I am an attorney by trade. I was a prosecutor for 2 decades with the Attorney General's office. I've been in private practice now for 12 years. I've been just finished my first term here in first session, I should say, in the State House. Very interested in this topic as well. I happen to drive an electric car. I have solar panels on my home. Really am a true believer in the renewable energy and well, firsthand I can tell you the amount of money I've saved involving myself in such matters, and I'm very, very proud to be on this commission. I thank the commissioner for, the chairman rather, for bringing forth the legislation. This is a great idea, and I'm very enthusiastic about this project.
Hi, my name is Bob Rocchio, and I represent the RIDOT. I'm the chief engineer representing Director Alviti. We've had many successful solar and renewable energy projects working with our partners, OER, DEM. So this is a continuation of that, and hopefully Rep. Dawson used one of our fast chargers, free fast chargers we installed at the either Warwick Park and Ride or the Hopkinton Park and Ride. So we've done a lot of projects in this field, and we've actually started, siting locations. We've done that in the past, and this commission is perfect timing because we have some information already that can be shared with it, and hopefully we can move on it.
I think I might be off.
Up is on, yeah. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Todd Bianco. I am the Chief of Economics and Policy for the Public Utilities Commission. I've been there for about 10 years. For most of that time, I was also the coordinator of the state's Energy Facility Siting Board. The chair of the PUC also serves as chair of the Siting Board, so I have some experience in siting as well.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Welcome to everyone, and thank you from myself and the people of the state for volunteering to be on this commission so we can move our state in a positive direction. So, next item on the agenda is discussion of commissioners. It says on item 4 is I'm going to name a few stakeholders that I've been thinking about reaching out to come talk before us, but I also want members of the commission to come up with other people or other organizations and other stakeholders that might be valuable in our discussion, in our decisions when we make the recommendation. So we've been thinking about having somebody from one of the universities. We had first thought because it's our home university, URI, one of the professors or something there that can tell us what URI is doing with energy and renewables and that. Also want to get a couple of companies that either install or manufacture solar panels, and possibly the small mini windmills too that they can put in concurrence with the solar panels on the median strips, so that as the vehicles drive by, we can try and generate some wind and get more energy that way. We also want to look out for, I put down Director Alviti from the Department of Transportation, but Mr. Rocchio, if you're comfortable with somebody else that would be better at explaining things to us, then by all means, let us get that name and we'll reach out to them. And then we also wanted to go with one of our counterparts from Massachusetts, from the Department of Transportation. They've been doing solar panels also, so we want to reach out to them and see what their feelings are, how they've done it. Are they expanding it? Have they run into maybe some quirks or something that they said, well, better avoid this type of thing? We want to reach out to Ledge Council in the State House here to find out legalities. Are we running afoul of any laws, general laws, federal laws, et cetera, so we want to make sure that we include them. Another one would be somebody from the Department of Environmental Management, the Department of Office of Energy Resource, the PUC. We want to reach out to the Federal Highway Administration to get more information from them. And the last two that I had thought about was reaching out to Senator Whitehouse's office, because he has been a champion for renewable energy and that. So we want to see what money or monetary investment that we can get from the federal government to lower the cost for the state. And then I just lost the last one. Sorry about that, but, so if anybody else has recommendations, please chime in now. Let us know if there's anybody else that you feel that you would like to have in there, and we will add them to the list.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. As we get deeper into these discussions, I definitely want to ensure that we're engaging organized labor, because more often than not, it is the hard-working men and women in the state, usually those who are part of a union, most notably IBEW, the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 99, who are engaged in these projects. So we definitely want to be able to solicit feedback, get an understanding of what these projects may potentially look like, and most importantly, just make sure that we're working in concurrence with the working people who are going to help install a lot of these recommendations in practice.
Anyone else would like to?
Chairperson, we might invite someone from the conservation community as well. And since this seems like an attempt to take advantage of certain assets, we might ask the utility company to review what assets are available. Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you. That was the last one. Rhode Island Energy. We wanted to include them to see about their infrastructure. And if we do start producing, like I believe that we can produce, we want to make sure their infrastructure is able to accept it. We also, the other one I just thought of now was we have 2 meetings that I'd like to have the general public input in. So they may have ideas. Some people may work for an energy company or work for a department that might be involved and want to be involved in this. So I want to have 2 meetings. So that way, if we hear the first meeting from some general public, other people said, well, I have some input too, and they can talk to us about coming in and speaking before the commission too. So is there any other stakeholders or any other people we might have forgotten? Seeing none, we'll close that. Now we have to have a next meeting date. We want to have one a month so that we have enough time to gather the information and then to call the people that we want to have testify in front of us. So is there a good day for everyone? Is there a good date? I have been looking at my calendar, and I know we all are busy with our calendars. But I was thinking somewhere around October 4th or 11th. Is there a preferential? If Wednesday isn't good for somebody, let me know, and we can try and do a Tuesday or a Thursday or something. I would try to stay away from Mondays and Fridays. I don't think those are good days for most people. So
Speaking for myself, Wednesday is an excellent day.
Wednesday, okay. Everybody in concurrence for Wednesday? Yes?
2 o'clock is
Okay.
an excellent time.
Okay, is a
You're
day,
doing an excellent job.
thank you. Is a day 4th or 11th better for people? I want to make sure. 4th is better for you? 4th is better? 4th?
I'll let you get-
Everybody agreed with 4th? Okay.
Rolling,
So
yeah.
why don't we make it October 4th, 2023, at 4 PM. The room to be determined, but probably here, but maybe there's another room, maybe there's another commission having their place. So we'll do the 4th, 4 PM, and we'll let everyone know what room it's going to be in. Great. Now that we have that done, the only thing we next to do is I need a motion to adjourn. So, second?
I second that motion.
All in favor? We're adjourned. Thank you very much.